back up, and we'll see what happens from there. But I got a feeling Kyle's going to change his game a lot. There's going to be a lot of run.
Okay.
How bad this game though? When Matt Breida was laying out,
well,
they carried off the field. He could only use one leg. No.
We're gonna go with therapy. I know a lot of you think, man, I gotta get up, gotta go to work tomorrow. My whole day is already planned out. So yeah, that's how we start our day, our rituals. That's how we do things in the United States. Most people, they live day by day, and they actually have to go out and hunt for food, or they have to scrape up pennies because they don't have jobs where they're from. So we're going with therapy right now, okay? So we get up, we're getting a shower, we're on our clothes, wash them, cook, and if we have pennies, we can turn them into dollar bills. Actually, we can go to the bank and cash it in, or we can go to Kroger's and put it in the machine, or use phones. I know we buy a lot of things. We buy a lot of things you don't think that's valuable, but they're as valuable and they're an investment. So when you buy things or whatever, you can always get it back because it didn't cost much in the beginning, but it costs much when you lose it, because it costs it costs a little bit of money. Depending on how much money you shell out, maybe you get a little bit more back when you sell it. Now ponding, depending on how good your mouthpiece is, you might be able to get something out of your brand that you're ponding. Your ring, and depending on by word of mouth how many people you know in a pawn shop. So when it comes to money and all that in the United States, there's many ways of getting money. It's, other countries, you have to be around rich people because it's only poor and rich. The United States is becoming like that right now. It's going to become rich and poor. Since Republicans are in office, where they're pushing more towards the rich for financial aid. You see a lot of celebrities donating money because when they have natural disasters in other countries and stuff like that, even in our country right now, it's a lot of money. You gotta have money to support people, because and you gotta know who you like when it comes to people, because that's the person that might have your back, that might have had your back. Like for instance, when North Carolina went down in natural disaster not that long ago, Michael Jordan donated some money down there. He donated $1 million. Some people say that only fixes a house, but $1 million compared to no money, that's a lot of money. And who knows how much Michael Jackson would have had some money to donate. Who knows what would have happened if Michael Jackson was here? He probably would have donated some money. But Michael Jordan, he donated some money to North Carolina, even though that's where he was from. You know, so you have people that do support, and they see the you're crumbling. You want to you want to support the people that you think that supported you. That's how you become sufficient. That's how you become a stronger person. You get with people who get with you. Now, you keep reaching out to people and keep reaching out to them and trying to get a hold of them and seem like nothing is working and you trying to do your own thing and that ain't working. What you need to do is find something that you know what you're doing. Like, you have a hobby and your hobby is building cars. Put that hobby on YouTube. Why not let everybody see how good you are at building cars? I mean, it's a step-by-step process. People don't know how to do that. There's a lot of things that people don't know how to do. You just use your information to get a little bit of a crowd of people who wants to know this information, who wants to see this actually being done by somebody who you don't know, but you can get an idea of how things is being done in that department. Because a lot of times when you show people how to do things, that's the best way how to do it. Because a lot of times people don't like reading anyway. I think a lot of times people have short attention span. So when you start doing stuff or whatever, it catches people's attention, and then that gets money. That's how you get your money going. You gotta catch their attention. Now, me, my whole day, my days go by and I hear different stories about people and their lives and stuff like that, and how I didn't know that they were suicidal, or some stuff I can't talk about, but some of these people are dead, so I can talk about them. And sometimes when you see people who need help, bring them to somebody you know that's going to talk about the issues that they're having, so we can see if you can get them some help. I mean, if they're not having no fun in life, maybe you need to take them to somebody who's entertaining. Because to me, the adults are like kids. Sometimes you need to entertain the adults to get them back on track, to keep their spirits high. Sometimes your spirit is low and you need some entertainment. Like me, sometimes when my spirit is low, now I don't have this problem, but I used to be like, I want to hear something funny. Can you tell me something funny? Because everything in my life is so serious and so too much right now. I just want to hear something funny to break the ice between me and whoever else is having a conversation. Because sometimes you want to have a conversation, but you don't want it to be so serious. You want it to be funny. And that's a good thing. That's a good way to be. It's a good way to be, because that's a good way to start off a conversation too, is to be funny. Because a lot of times people are not funny. It's just like people are just, sometimes they can be too much for you, or they can just be not enough for you, you know. So with me, I used to be funny for a while. I used to get a lot of girlfriends. I thought, man, why am I so funny? Now I'm only picking up women, and I don't want no women. I want men. Why do I want a bunch of women? Well, I'm just walking down the street and I'm getting ignored by what I really want. So me being funny, I didn't attract the right people. But who knows? I mean, I don't know if I can attract the men to be funny and attract men, you know. So I don't know if I was Ellen or nothing, but that's a hint. I wasn't Ellen. So I'm like, man, I better get off of this road. This road ain't for me. I wanna find my soulmate, and it ain't gonna be through being funny. And I can be funny, but it depends on the subject. So yeah. So back to the money and the people getting up early in the morning. When you get up early in the morning, feel yourself. Like in that song Beyonce sings, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Or if you have a dead-end job, find something else you like to do. Something that you really, really are good at doing. And if it's talking, better know what you're talking about. Just keep talking until it makes sense. It'll come out that way. And if it didn't make sense at first, it'll come out and make sense at the end. So I think if you go to work every day, though, you're kind of blessed too in a certain way. But if you don't like your boss and you feel like it's a dead-end job, you gotta be your own boss. You gotta do your own jobs. And doing your own jobs means you gotta be working constantly. You gotta be on that clock like all the time, because you're paying yourself. Actually, somebody else is paying you, but you're doing all the work, so you don't have a boss. So then that's how you do things. You do it yourself. It's like, for instance, you have a car, and you be like, well, my car ain't gonna run. And you know one thing about yourself, you know how to fix that car. Either you take it to somebody who know how to fix it, or you do it yourself. Because if you do it yourself, you're getting paid because you're taking that car and using it for other jobs to do. But once you do it yourself and you fix it yourself, you become your own boss. And then you be like, all right, so I have this amount of time to go and do the other jobs that I know how to do. So then you're saving money, and then you're getting money. Once you save money, you get money. And that's how that goes. And that's another point about money. Rather than walking around in a jungle, hunting down animals, cutting it open. I know a lot of people ain't vegetarians, but if you had to do that, you'd probably be a vegetarian too. I'm working on being a vegetarian myself, because I don't think a lot of stuff about animals I don't really like about it. I don't like a lot of blood. That's why I didn't want to be a doctor. I didn't want to be a doctor because I said that I don't like blood. I don't like cutting up nothing open. It makes me faint. I just can't do that. And who knows? One day maybe I could do it, but not now. I don't think that's a good idea for me. So music. I don't care what part of the world you're from, how rich, how poor you are. Music is the #1 thing in America and any other country that bring people together. Somebody can be like, well, I'm going to the show, I want you to come. This is normal, because I do it too. You don't have any money, I got you. Just pay me next time, or just get me back, or I'll just do me some favors. And you do somebody a favor just to hang out and have fun, because when you're on this earth, you want to have a little bit of fun. You want to have a lot of fun. You want to even that out though. You don't want to be having too much fun where you're not never working. But if you can get paid to have fun, that's a good thing. You get paid to have fun. That means you're a person that want to have fun with. That means you're an entertainer. You become entertaining. It's fun to you, but you're getting paid to do that now. And in the beginning, you didn't get paid to do it. Now you're getting paid to do it. So that's another way of making money. Somebody always asks you questions. You don't know why they ask you questions a lot. Maybe you always know the answers to some of these questions that people ask you. You should do that for a living. If you know, if you good at resolving or solving problems, you can do that and get that out there. See, you become one of them type people. Maybe you're good at predicting something. Maybe you have a natural gift it's supernatural, and you can predict stuff. Later on in life, maybe you want to do that. Maybe soon enough. Maybe you want to do it earlier. But these are all ways in therapy just to get your mind in the right place, and how fortunate you are, and you got so many options. And I have this saying, I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna tell you about it. I'm gonna leave you with this word. You lack nothing that God gave you. You lack nothing that God gave you. Just keep that in mind and keep me in your heart. And God bless you. Keep it on keeping on.